bugs? Those things you like to step on? Do bugs grow on the road? Stephanie, a senior in her last semester of high school, walked into my office and said, "Mr. Fisher-Ives." "Yes, Stephanie." She says, I'd like to do a research project." "Well, great. That's what our research expo is all about." "What's your interest?" "Well, it's kind of stupid." "Stephanie, come on. What's your interest? I can help you." "Well, I want to know if bugs grow on the road." "Oh my God, Stephanie, what an incredible question." "It is?" "Yes, think about it. Roads are made of asphalt. Asphalt's made of hydrocarbons. Bacteria eat hydrocarbons." "So you think they do?" "I do." "What kind?" "I have no idea." This was a transformative moment for Stephanie and me. For Stephanie, she just had her interest validated. She was going to be able to tell her own story about bugs. For me, I realized I didn't have to be the expert. I had to facilitate. I had to open the door to make her get connections to people who could help her. Inquiry learning. More specifically, 5 inquiry skills. The asking of testable questions. The investigation for data, past and present. Connecting the topic to the learner. Discussion with friends, family, experts. And reflection. Knowing how they have changed. These skills tend to be taught as discrete concepts in our classrooms. But when we take those 5 skills and we make them into a network, it becomes a robust learning process. Now, education today, we have distilled it very tightly into being about student proficiency, standards, accountability, high-stakes testing. These are important, but we can enhance our classrooms beyond testing if our teachers, our educational community, will make 3 small changes in their classrooms. If teachers will first identify those 5 skills, asking, investigating, discussing, reflecting, how they're using those to teach their content, then they make the second change to make it transparent for students to see how they're using these learning skills. And the third part is to give students the opportunity to tell their own story by using these 5 inquiry skills as part of research. Now, you might think, I want all students to be scientists. Stop! I want you to look down on the ground, and I want you to use your mind's eye and imagine, what does a scientist look like? So look down. You're not all looking down. Look down. Picture a scientist in your mind. All right? Let's look at the slide. How many of you saw wild hair? Huh? And it was a man, of course, right? Glasses? Lab coat? Kind of like Einstein. Huh. Whether this logic is right or wrong, students do this. They go, huh. Albert Einstein was a scientist. I am not Albert Einstein. Therefore, you're good. I'm not a scientist. I want to see research become the essence of what our students do. Give them the opportunity to put their face on that picture, that they're inquisitive, they're a team worker, they're using inquiry processes to investigate their own topics. Can you imagine trying to learn soccer without ever touching the ball? Or how about a language but never speak it. Let's do research. Let's make them innovators and researchers without ever researching. We have to engage and reconnect our students by giving them the opportunity to tell their story, instead of just telling or retelling our story. Inquiry is not a sole science concept. It is for art, music, religion. It can be used on any topic. And that's what re-engages the student, that they can now learn the importance of content on their own topic. Stephanie, she didn't win first or second or third, but she won self-esteem. She went on to the University of New Mexico to study civil engineering and specialize in roads. You know what bugs me? She never did tell me what grows on the road.